Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Britt Farms. This time it's Britt Farms Truck Simulator Edition. Just kidding. Well, anyways, this here is my new work truck. It's a 2023 Peterbilt. She has the ISX 15 Cummins engine in it, rated at 450 horsepower. Unfortunately, it's got all the DEF, SCS, or DEF crap all over, in it and everything like that. But all new trucks will, anyways. But she does have the deer guard on the front of it, which is really nice. And it's actually fairly easy to fold over. So you just pull this pin and untwist, unlock and twist, and there you go. She folds down, and I folded down a little heavy, faster than I was aiming for too, but it's super heavy. So that folds down in order to fold the hood up. So if you try to fold the hood up without putting this down, you put a crease in the grill. Yep, that's how that works. So raise that up again, twist that, lock it, twist the handle, lock it in place, and she is locked in place. No, you can't, and it won't. That's a really heavy duty grill guard. I mean, just look at the frame, that frame right there on it. Oh, that's, yeah, so you see how heavy that thing is. But still got the transport stickers in it. She does have a side radar. That's, so that I know if there's a vehicle beside on my blind side, when if I was going to change lanes, or it beeps whenever like there's somebody over here, or turn signals on or whatever, and so it senses something, so it does that. My fuel filler neck is on the side of the truck instead of behind the cab like my Freightliner was. Does have a CB antenna on it, which was nice, but unfortunately my CB does not fit in the hole for it. But I do need to grease the fifth wheel on it because it didn't have very much grease on it, but I will grease it. It does have these wheel covers, and to take these off, see if I can do it one-handed. Push that button in, twist, and that just comes off to like check the air pressure and stuff like that. Hub oil, make sure there ain't no hub oil leaking or anything. So that, and then to put it back on, you take it, push in, and twist and lock. So I need to do that to all of them to make sure that I ain't leaking hub oil, where they transported this on piggyback and had to take an axle out, one of these axles out on here to transport this truck on piggyback. So yeah, got the sliding fifth wheel on it, but these aren't as bad as I thought they would to pull on and off. I wish I could just take these off and not have to worry about them, because I really hate the way they look. Nice new truck, and got these stupid things on here. That looks like oil, but that's just dirty water from the roads, because there ain't nothing on the hub indicating any kind of oil or anything like that. So that's just dirty water. So that's that. Push, twist, and lock. Good deal. All right. So one other thing I like on here too is this. This is my sleeper. It's an 80-inch sleeper. So it goes from, basically, it goes from here behind the seat all the way back to right here. So yeah, that's how big my sleeper is. And this side door is emergency exit door. I'll unlock it, and takes me into the sleeper area of the truck. The tool compartment goes all the way across, which is nice. My Cascadia or Freightliner is stopped by, there's a wall back here, but here are tow hooks if I ever need them, and this here like other just plumbing for heaters and stuff like that. But yeah, got all my tools in here that I need for the road. And yeah, that door opens, or that window opens. This is how this door locks, and it opens right there. And we'll go inside here. And this is the beginning of the interior tour. A nice seat here. Still has the new truck smell to it, which is really super nice. There's a dash, or part of the steering wheel, and turn the key on here. A few of my switches. This is my dome or work light on the outside. This is my dome light, check lights, flashers, my headlight switch. This is auto shift, so my shifter unfortunately is not a manual, which I really would love to have a manual, but they don't have them anymore. Drive, neutral, reverse. You pull forward to shift up, push back to shift down manually if you choose to go manual. Cruise control, my radio controls. There's my tablet for my logs and stuff, but got a really nice radio. This here is independent trailer brakes. For I can push that down and lock the trailer brakes independently. My dome light, or my dash light dimmer. This is a nice radio, even though it's not a CD player. It's actually a really nice radio. Does Bluetooth from my phone and everything. It's super nice. And then, of course, AC. And then you got the lane departure switch, bypass. You got the hillside. That's it. So what this button does, and what this truck does, is like if you come up on a stoplight and you're kind of pointing uphill, as soon as you release the brake, it allows you to have 3 seconds from the time you release the brake to the time you press the gas, the throttle, before this thing will start possibly rolling backwards. So this thing holds the brake. The brakes are held 3 seconds after you release the brake and press the throttle, or if you depress, or if you let off the brake and then hit the throttle like right immediately, it'll release it too, so you can, for stoplights, stuff like that. But it holds your brakes for 3 seconds that's on the hillside, so you don't roll backwards. So that's really nice. Of course, it's got the traction control, the sleeper lights. This is a regen button, a differential lock button, fifth wheel slide, fifth wheel kingpin release, and this here is the auto start. So I could hold that for turn the ignition off. Okay, so pressing, pull up and hold, and that will allow my truck. See, ignition key is off. It may not start right now. But anyways, the ignition switch is off. Door's closed. And after a certain point, to maintain the batteries, this thing will start on its own. The key is turned off, but with that button, after a certain point, engine will start on its own when needed. So that means, of course, The engine will start by itself. I could be outside, door closed, key off, and this thing will automatically start, which is pretty nice. So part of my issue was going to be, I had on my other truck, I had a blank piece of plate right here where I have my GPS and my phone cradle attached to. Well, as you can see, I don't have that option in here. So my issue was, what am I going to do? So today at the truck stop, I bought this phone cradle, which also comes with the cup holder, but also has a USB port and a 12-volt cigarette lighter plug-in right there for adapter, and this plugs into the port there, which this has a port inside there and a port right there, which is nice. A cigarette lighter plug-in right there. So this here is now my phone holder, and my GPS, where I relocated my GPS to, is now up here. So I can see my GPS, but also see the road at the same time. So that this already had two holes in it already for some reason, and so I just found a screw to screw up in there, and it screws up in there. This is where the CB is supposed to go, but unfortunately my CB is too big, and so which I could try to trim this out. I'll see about trimming that out if I'm able to, which shouldn't be too terrible, too hard to do, but I'll have to see if I decide to or not. But we got that. There's a blank spot here, but that's where the CB is supposed to go. Up here is for storage, and so I already got a few things up in here. Deodorant. This is where I keep my sunglasses, my fuel card, my wallet. Then there's a storage area here. Nice deep compartment. Another storage area there. And then I can turn my dome light on. And then we got my sleeper area here. 80-inch sleeper. It's pretty much 80-inch bed. I had to take my pillowcases off because my window was cracked right there, and so, or was cracked open, and so all my pillows got wet, so I had to take my covers or pillowcases off my rain jacket. But this is my 80-inch bed here. Only time I'll use this is if I have to sleep here overnight at a store, or winter I get stuck out, or because of winter roads or whatever, or bad or whatever. So, or I'll get to my store, early, and I'll take a nap or something. So that's when I use that. Up here is a bunk bed. Take it, and this here just pull that lever down, and there you go, my bunk bed. And it comes with a mattress, and that netting is for like a seat belt. If you're up here driving or whatever, you're supposed to wrap that around you, but it's uncomfortable. So they're up. This here's for the bunk bed storage. We got the main storage area here, which I already got some jackets and stuff in there, coveralls. And then I got a mirror and everything like that. And of course, what I really like is this thing. I ain't never had a truck that actually had a built-in refrigerator. And let me tell you something. This thing stays cold. Like this water here has actually got ice in it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this thing actually, you can hear it. This thing has ice in it. This is of course the freezer part, and this actually got ice in it, which is nice. But yeah, this thing is super nice to have. I think this, if I ain't mistaken, I think it may be hardwired. I don't know if it's hardwired or if there's like a 12-volt plug or something on the back side of it. But And then here's some like a little bit of other storage. But I brought the truck home because I'm on vacation this week, so I can maintain the batteries, make sure the batteries don't run down with this refrigerator. Here is the auto start control. So this here's auto start control. You can adjust your temperature, thermostat, what you want, and it'll automatically start the truck engine to cool it down or heat it up back here. Of course, you also got this when the truck is idling. This here button here locks all the doors. You can be back here and push the button and it locks all the doors. And this here is the lights here. And this here is a panic alert. You hit that. Well, it didn't honk that time. So anyways, that's a panic alert. So, and then it's got 3 12-volt plugs down here with a USB charger down here as well. And then a little cubby hole, and then more storage area. And up here is another 12-volt plug, and up there is 2 more 12 volts with a USB port. And that's here another door lock switch, and this here's another dome light for the sleeper here. Underneath here is a tool storage area. These windows do open. I got them closed right now because I don't want to get water in here. This here is a TV mount. This here is a 12-volt, another 12-volt plug, but this is my TV mount if I ever decide to get one, which I doubt I will. And then, of course, it's got the Peterbilt emblem. And that is the dash, total, complete dash there. And this thing actually does have a glove box in here. I didn't know that part. That's nice. This actually does have a glove box in here. Sweet. My other truck didn't. So I gotta get those are fuses and stuff like that. I gotta get those moved up in storage. But it does have a curtain. And I found got mud in my truck. Dang gummit. I'll have to clean that all out. I didn't mean to do that. I'll have to clean my truck out now. Dang. Ooh. Well, at least it's just mud. But, I hope it's just mud. Yeah, it's just mud. I'm going to have to clean my truck out now because I just got mud all over it. Dang, gummit. But anyways, yeah, so that is the inside of my truck. After I just got mud all in it. Dang, gummit. All over it. I will have to clean this thing off now. Can't have that. But, anyways, that's the interior cab of my truck. So far I really like it. But look how long this thing is. I mean, and how low it rides. From there all the way back. She's a long truck. But you know what? She gets the job done. And I gotta go up here. I want to go up here and get shut the auto start off, since I won't need it. I'm gonna come back out here and clean this truck out here a little bit. But yeah, like I said, that's the interior tour of my truck. And of course, I may open the hood on this thing real quick. I gotta hold this thing up. Hold that down. Pop the latch. Pop a latch. and see how hard this hood is to open up. It ain't terrible. And then you got my nice clean engine. Big Cummins ISX 15. Like I said, it's 400 and rated at it's set at 450 horsepower. Big old massive turbo right there. Thing sounds good, but yeah. My Freightliner was rated at 435, so this has a little more oomph to it. I say ISX, but it's X15, Cummins X15, and so yeah, which is pretty cool. The other thing I like about this truck, my other truck had it too. Air disc brakes. This ain't got drum brakes. This has disc brakes in it, on it. So, yep, she got disc brakes all the way around. And the other thing I like about this, my Freightliner wasn't like this. This here's double chamber brake chambers, both sides, on both axles. So both axles are parking brakes. My Freightliner, only one axle was a parking brake. So both axles are parking brakes on this thing, which is super nice. And then, like I said, front discs are not parking brakes. But latch there. But yeah, nice shiny new Cummins engine in it. So kind of excited. It's different. It does not have the turning radius that my Freightliner did, but it is what it is. I already knew the Peterbilt has when I started Warner, my first truck was a Peterbilt, one of the big bubble nose Peterbilts. And then I had a couple of Peterbilts afterwards. Then I went to then they gave me Kenworth, which I like Kenworths too. And then I had a Freightliner, and now I have this Peterbilt again. So kind of a full circle. So yeah, you go take this, pull this around, and latch, and that's latched. That's all there is to latch this grill guard on this truck. Pretty cool, pretty simple. And then come over here and latch this. Oh, I already latched it. But yeah, look how low that thing is to the ground. That looks like a low rider. But anyways, I'm gonna go grab a towel and a rag and clean that mud out off the floor where I tracked in there by accident. And oh, this does have tow places to put hooks for tow hooks or whatever, or chains for towing me out. Hopefully I never get this thing stuck. But yeah, that's the tour of my new Peterbilt. She rides good. I like it. I like how it rides. Only thing is, I don't care too much about is how big these cab fairings are, because my fifth wheel slid all the way back, and my trailer, the nose of my trailer sits about where these mud flaps are here. So from there to there is the amount of gap that I have between the nose of my trailer and my my cab fairings here, and that's how much space I have to squeeze back in there to hook my trailer up, or hook my airlines and stuff like that up. So that'll take a little bit getting used to, and I can't turn the sharp 90-degree sharp like I could the other one because of these fairings. But it is, you know, it's a Peterbilt for you. But anyways, I just thought I'd take you a tour on the truck, and I gotta go in here and clean this mud off of the floors that I accidentally got on here. So y'all take care. I hope you enjoy the truck. I hope I do too. So y'all take care. God bless y'all. A front view of it. Stay healthy, and I'm going to the farm machinery show Thursday and Friday, so If any of y'all, some of y'all others are going to be going up there, let me know. I know Russ from Thomas Farm's going to be up there, and I think a few others are going to be up there. So, anyways, y'all take care, and talk to y'all in the next video.